Yo, what's going on? It's Terrell, Hall of Fame, D-Line, TBKC, and all that other good Hey, we working, but I'm gonna tell you like this. This is a strong message to everybody. We know the standards. When you get in this ring, please read over these standards. Please understand the standards. Please understand the characteristics. And this is just a quick overview for everybody. I'll have a lot more videos this week. I apologize. I had some things going on with the family and friends, unfortunately. But temperament is an issue. You have to understand things about temperament. Whether you're talking about the Doberman, which I have, the Doberman gets a little bit of slack as far as its guard dog instinct in the show ring. So sometimes you'll see a Doberman that is not quite as people friendly. Now I'm not talking about if it tries to bite the judge or anything, but you can see the Doberman sometimes, just like the Rottweiler, has a standoffish nature to where they're confident, but at the same time they give you sort of this feeling like, you know what, you better ask for permission to come over here. That's fine. The American Pit Bull Terrier, we've seen this in our ring already. The American Pit Bull Terrier is actually, because of the breed standard, this dog is not really supposed to like other dogs. That's not what it's there for. I know that's controversial to some people get in their feelings, but the American Pit Bull Terrier is not a dog that gets punished for disliking other dogs. As a matter of fact, it's actually strong in the traits that, especially if it's a female, if the female doesn't like male or female, she's actually bred appropriately. This is what they were bred for. Now we can go into all other topics if that's correct and all that, but this is what it is. Some dogs are not going to. The American Bully. The American Bully is the same way. In the ring, if the American Bully, it has to be under control. But if the American Bully shows signs that it is aggressive towards other dogs, as long as it's controlled, we don't want any dog fights in the ring or anything. But if it growls at another dog or something and the handler corrects him and gets him back in position or keeps him together or whatever, that dog will not be penalized for barking at another dog, because in this breed standard, its origins come from a pit bull, So the pit bull is not supposed to be the friendliest dog to every dog that comes around him either. So you will see some of these certain characteristics. Some dogs are supposed to have a more lazy, lumbering thing like the English Bulldog. It's not supposed to be the happy, jumping up and down, bouncing all over the place dog. So if he's a little lazy, he's a little more lethargic than the other breeds, we don't punish that dog for that, because that's who he is. Whereas the Frenchie can be a little more high strung. We don't punish the Frenchie if the Frenchie goes into his gates and does a couple little hops because it wants to play a little more. It's a little more high energy. The Shorty Bull is a little more high energy. So sometimes you might see this start off in this gait and it do a little hop where it wants to play a little more than some of the other breeds. This is in their breed standards. It's in their nature. Their drive is a little bit higher. They're a little more spunky. So they have these things. But as you study your standards, understand every part of the dog, its characteristics, the way the gait is. And what I mean by the gait, every dog doesn't gait the same. You'll notice that with the XL American Bully, the XL American Bully is a longer, smoother gait. To whereas you compare that to the pocket, it's more acceptable for the pocket to have a choppier type of gait because it's a pocket. It's a shorter body dog. Its gait can be closer to what a Frenchie is than it would be to an XL, because the dog itself is built differently. Bistro was one of those dogs that he had a weird gait where it almost looked like he hopped a little bit, but it was smooth, but it was different. But because of him being a smaller dog, it was acceptable, and that's what the pockets are. You can't expect a dog that's sitting in at 14 to 16 inches to have the same gait as a dog that's over 21 inches. So, I mean, understanding people in the show ring, read those standards really, really well, and get an understanding of every characteristic of what your dog is supposed to be, and that includes before you breed the dog. So maybe you won't be breeding undesirable characteristics as far as when you're trying to make your show dog puppies. But with that being said, we're going to come back this week. I want to talk about this blood meal and the dog food and the controversy over that. We're going to talk about a lot of different things, man. Shows are getting put together. Thank y'all for y'all support, man. Thank you. You know what I mean? I got a long video where I thank everybody and I tell y'all about the struggle of this thing, but it's been beautiful, man. God is good, always. So, until next time, man, y'all keep up with me, man. Y'all share my page. Y'all like my page. It's going to get a lot more fun. We're going to get these interviews and stuff going the more I travel. And I just got invited to Spain and, South Africa. So we'll be traveling. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.